was lucky enough to be invited to the world premiere of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and now I have hypothermia. Just kidding. I really enjoyed the new movie. I mean, the Ghostbusters franchise is an all-time classic, and I think Frozen Empire makes a great new addition. So here is my review, and we're probably going to be diving into some spoilers. So spoiler warning now, if you haven't seen the movie, which you probably haven't, make sure to like this video, go watch it this weekend, March 22nd, and then come back. So I did like Frozen Empire. However, I do think I liked Afterlife a little bit better. I mean, it was nice to see more of the OG Ghostbusters this time around, and it was really cool to be back in New York City, but there were so many characters in this film, it kind of felt like everyone was getting sidelined instead of some people getting their, time in the spotlight. And what I mean by that is Afterlife introduced some new characters, rightfully so, because it's a legacy sequel, right? We need some new characters to be invested in, but there wasn't much of the OG Ghostbusters in Afterlife. And this time around, Frozen Empire, we get more of the OG Ghostbusters, and we get more new characters. So there's the new characters, there's the new characters, and there's the old characters. And there's just too many to keep track of. I really do appreciate, though, that in this movie, they kind of mix some of the CGI VFX and they try to do some original stop motion VFX from the 1984 original. I mean, it just looks so beautiful. One of the story points I think I didn't quite like with this film is the fact that we have one of the new guys helping to save the day, or kind of getting this big save the day moment, when it really should have been someone you established in Afterlife and someone you've established throughout this movie, Phoebe, who, she's kind of like, she's gotten kicked or she's got sidelined or benched in this movie. She kind of needs to prove herself. So to have her save the day would have been much more cathartic than to have her kind of share that with this new guy who's played by Kumail Nanjiani. But I mean, he was wonderful in the film, but I don't know, he's kind of feel like he was stealing her thunder a little bit. I love that they brought back Peck as a minor antagonist for the Ghostbusters. I loved him in the original, but I do feel like they kind of forgot about him towards the end. I mean, we do all this work to fend off the big bad that they're like, oh yeah, that's right, Walter Peck's trying to shut us down, and they don't really come up with anything to stop him. It's kind of just like, he's the mayor now, and we just saved the day, so if you want the voters on your side, you need to thank us. It kind of felt like cop-out-ish. However, I do really love that Frozen Empire and Afterlife both feature this 80s style title card. I think it looks so beautiful. I also think Gil Kenan did a really good job in the director's chair. I think he brings a much creepier vibe to this than what we got in Afterlife, but I do think Monster House is still his best work. So overall, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was a fun ride and a really neat addition to the franchise. It might not blow your socks off, but you probably will enjoy it, and if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you definitely will enjoy it. I'd love to see more Ghostbusters films from Kenan and Jason Reitman teaming up. I think they've been doing great so far, so I can't wait to see what they have next. I'm going to give Ghostbusters Frozen Empire a 4.5 out of 5 toilet paper rolls.